Now, with keys to success for those families that are welcoming a new pet in the house this holiday season. Joining us now is a veterinarian with more than 1 million followers on TikTok and a house full of dogs. Dr. Adam Chrisman is joining us. Welcome. Good morning to you. It's great to see you again.
Thanks for having me. Thank you, everybody.
So I love this. You know, and we've spoken before. I foster dogs. So I've had 24 puppies come through my house, so I know what this is all about. A lot of families going through this for the first time, though, and you have an acronym that can be really helpful.
Yeah, simple acronym, because that's how I learned too. With PAWS, P-A-W-S, prevention, activity, wellness, and safety in sounds. And if you can do that, you will be a pawsome pet parent. So,
I love that. Yeah. And that's easy to remember,
Very easy to remember.
So let's start with the first one, P for prevention. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we want to do preventive medicine. So chat with your veterinarian about finding things that are safe and effective to have your dog on something all year round. And I always say we are veterinarians, not vaccinarians, and we like to choose vaccines that are best for the lifestyle of your dog. Say, for example, if your dog's going to doggy daycare or kenneling, we're going to chat about those vaccines. And then really we want to prevent them from getting lost, because microchipping is so crucial. Consider that like a social security number to your dog. We do not want them to get lost.
And it's like for people too, prevention is really the key to everything. Longevity. All right, let's get into the second one, A. And everybody loves to play with their dog, so there's an opportunity for that with this, right?
Absolutely. It's time to get physical, right? Yeah, activity. So physical activity, you're looking about somewhere between 30 to almost 2 hours, depending on the size and age, and of course, weather permitting of your dog. But they need to go for their walks. They need to sniff. Sniffing is like, hey, did you hear where Max went last night? He went across the street. Right? So it's important for them to figure that out.
Doggy gossip. That's how it's done.
You know it, right? So physical activity, and then of course mental stimulation too. They have to chew. Give them something good to chew on, even for super chewers. And then of course puzzle toys. And guess what? The regular Bowls Whip, that's so 2024.
Right.
It's all about interactive dog puzzles and puzzle feeders now. So it really gives them that opportunity to work their brain for mental stimulation.
I will say too, just for myself, when we've had puppies come through, replacing something like if the puppy gets a shoe, but then taking that away and then replacing it with something they can have, and they start to smell that and remember what they can and can't chew on around the house.
See?
So
you know it.
There you go. A little bonus for me.
Right.
All right, let's get into the wellness part of
this.
The
wellness is really important. This is the fundamentals of being a pawsome pet parent, is what I say. So you really want to have good training. And this is something that kids can do. They should be able to do the basics: sit, stay down, and of course recall. And if you can't do that, work with a trainer. Puppy socialization classes, equally important. And then also finding a veterinarian. Believe it or not many actually have a veterinarian to find. So have a good relationship, bring them in for just because visits. Those are always important. And then grooming, stay on top of their needs. You should be able to trim their nails, clean their ears, brush their teeth. And some dogs like poodles and doodles and my wire hairs, they need to get groomed every 6 to 8 weeks. So we want to be that responsible pet parent. And of course, nutrition. There's 2 words. Those 2 words, remember those words, Whit: complete and balanced. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Complete and balanced.
Nailed it.
Yep, you got it. And this last part is interesting too, because this S has 2 meanings to it.
Right.
PAWS.
Safety and sound. So we want our dogs to be nice and safe. So that includes having a nice, secure collar. It could be a reflective collar, especially at night, daylight savings time, and a good harness. But do me a favor, those retractable leashes, throw them out. Telling you, you want a good solid leash with a buckle on it. Those leashes with retractable leashes is a nightmare in the waiting room. They cause chaos. You cannot really control your dog. So having that, so important, really important to have that safety. And of course, as we're approaching New Year's Eve, noise aversion. 2 in 3 dogs suffer from some form of noise aversion, whether it be thunderstorms or the fireworks, for instance. So talk to your veterinarian about a prescription that could be used to help desensitize them and calm them down from that.
That's great.
And there's also things to help hug them, as well as diffusers. And also be wise, exercise before it happens.
Love that. Dr. Adam, appreciate it so much. We got to run, but take care of the dogs for me.
Say
hello.